We got a chance to speak to the cast of Slow Horses. Check out our conversation with Chris Chung, who plays the man himself, Roddy Ho. Chris, let me tell you this. I've been waiting 5 seasons for a Roddy season.
Me too, mate. Me too.
Fantastic. Oh my God, it's so good. I was so excited when this was a U season because let me tell you, Roddy is the kind of asshole I love. And my first question for you is, what I love about your performance is that his arrogance, you channel it into a physicality. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about performing Roddy and like getting into that or sinking your teeth into that arrogance.
I think it's really funny because one of the directors had said to me previously that when I'm in character as Roddy, there's something that comes over my whole face, and it's such a subtle shift, and it's just this constant scowl that he has. But I know exactly what he means because once I go into it, everything that I need for him is there. Having played the part now for 5 years, everything in the world I'm always looking at through the eyes of Roddy in some way, subconsciously or consciously. I'm looking at things that he might like or he might do, or things that he would eat, or people that remind me of him. And that is not something that I have with every character that I do, but I think it's actually just because I've lived with him for so long now. He's an absolute joy to play. I mean, who wouldn't want to be the character that gets to say exactly what's on their mind without any kind of filter or without any
Yeah.
fear of any repercussions? So it's great fun.
Oh, I mean, I'm pulling my hair out half the time. I mean, when you're in the restaurant and you're just like, well, you're the one who should be apologizing. I was like, oh my God. And it was beautiful, man. Tell me this, talk to me about the comedy and the tone and the rhythm of what's going on. I mean, is that on the page? Are you allowed to improvise at all?
So I think, the piece in itself, the Slow Horses as a show, it's a real fine balance between making sure that the tension, the drama, and the comedy all works in synchronicity with one another. You push one of the dials up too much, then it becomes too much of one thing. And
Right.
the real testament to how strong the show is and why it's done so well is because we balance those dials perfectly. This season in particular is a little bit more on the comical side in some ways because the novel that this is based on, London Rules, is written that way also. So it kind of also stands apart a little bit. But I think Will Smith, our writer, has done a brilliant job of making sure that the tension is never undercut by the comedy. And Soul, our director, manages to make sure that the DNA of the show remains the same. Playing Roddy as well is also really difficult in that way because, again, it's really easy to push it into farce.
Yeah.
You don't want to make it too big. But the thing that Soul, our director for this season, and who was also our director for season 3, had reminded me of all the time was that there's nothing that Roddy thinks is funny in this world, that he's doing anything for effect. You play it
Right.
for real. It's totally his reality. He lives in a different world by comparison to everybody else. And if you're playing the joke, it's never going to land because for the audience, it's always going to read that way. So hopefully, in this season, I don't do that.
No, you're absolutely right. And that's what makes Roddy so great because you're playing it straight. Because when he picks a sword off his wall, that's him. Like that's his world, right?
And like that's the most kind of logical weapon for him, whereas for someone else, they would have just gone into the kitchen and got a knife from the kitchen,
Right.
right? Um,
Right.
but that's the world he
Uh,
lives
fi-
in.
5 seasons in, I'm assuming you have. Do you have a Roddy playlist to get in the zone?
They shift every season. Obviously, season 3 was very much heavy metal based. Season 4 was a little bit more kind of 90s rock. And then this season was a little bit more techno based, Dead Mouse. And actually, the DJ that plays the track while we're in the club was actually on stage in that scene as well. So it was nice to have
Very
him there.
cool. Oh, very nice. I believe I'm all out of time. But no, thank you so much for yours. I was just telling my colleague who hasn't seen it yet. I think it's the funniest season, but the best season. You guys keep doing that ridiculous thing where you keep getting better with every season,
Oh,
and I just
amazing.
never stop doing this.
I
I
appreciate.
know you want to do other things in life, but you know what? Never stop doing this, man.
I
It's
think
so
I'm
good.
going to be in Slough House as long as Roddy is going to be in Slough House, which is indefinitely. So,
And just one thing before I go, that sequence in the interrogation room when you're going, beautiful.
thank you.
Cheers, man.
Thank you, Uma.
Yeah.
Can you believe this is love?
The latest season of Slow Horses is now streaming on Apple TV Plus. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Sound off in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.